Hello, and welcome to another episode of Learn English with Stories, the podcast that helps you improve your English while listening to simple, interesting stories. My name is Bella, and I'll be your host today. Make sure you're sitting comfortably, or walking, or maybe doing the dishes. Wherever you are, this is your time to enjoy English. Today, I'll tell you a short story called The Lost Wallet. After the story, I'll explain some of the vocabulary and phrases, and I'll ask you a few questions so you can practice thinking in English. Are you ready? Let's begin. It was a warm Saturday morning in the small town of Maplewood. Anna, a 26-year-old teacher, was walking to her favorite cafe. She liked to start her weekends with a cup of coffee, a good book, and quiet time to relax. As she walked down Main Street, she noticed something on the ground. It was a black wallet. She looked around. No one was nearby. Anna picked up the wallet and opened it. Inside, there was some cash, a driver's license, and a few credit cards. The name on the license was Tom Reynolds. Anna thought. Should I take this to the police or try to find Tom myself? She decided to look for him first. Anna walked into the cafe and showed the cashier the license. Do you know this man? Tom Reynolds? The cashier smiled. Yes, he comes in here every morning. He usually gets a cappuccino and a blueberry muffin. Anna waited in the cafe for almost an hour. She read her book, sipped her coffee, and kept looking at the door. Finally, a man walked in, tall, with glasses, and a worried look on his face. Tom? Anna asked. He looked surprised. Yes? I think I found your wallet. His eyes lit up. Oh, wow! I've been looking everywhere for it. Thank you so much. Anna smiled. You're welcome. Tom offered to buy her coffee as a thank you, and they ended up talking for over an hour. They discovered they had a lot in common. Both loved teaching, both enjoyed hiking, and both were terrible at remembering where they put things. And that is how Anna found a lost wallet and made a new friend. Okay. That was the story. Now let's go back and talk about some of the words and phrases I used. I'll say the word, then explain it, and give you an example. Wallet. A small case used to carry money, credit cards, and ID. Example. I always keep my wallet in my backpack. License. A government document that allows someone to drive or do something. In this case, a driver's license. Example. My driver's license has my photo and my address. Cashier. A person who works at a store or cafe and handles money. Example. I paid the cashier and got my coffee. Worried look. A facial expression that shows someone is feeling anxious or nervous. Example, he had a worried look because he lost his phone. Lit up. If someone's eyes light up, it means they suddenly look happy or excited. Example, her eyes lit up when she saw the birthday cake. Now let's review a few common phrases used in this story. She liked to start her weekends with. This is a nice way to talk about your routine. You can use this sentence in your own life. For example, I like to start my mornings with music. I like to start my study time with a review of vocabulary. Should I? Or, this is a way of thinking about two choices. Example, should I call him or should I wait? You're welcome. A polite reply when someone says thank you. All right, now it's your turn to think. I'll ask you some questions, and I want you to try to answer them out loud in English. Don't worry if your grammar isn't perfect. The important thing is to practice speaking. First question. What do you usually do on Saturday mornings? Second question. Have you ever found something that someone lost? Third question. If you find a wallet on the ground, what would you do? Fourth question. What would you say to a stranger if you were returning their wallet? Fifth question. Do you believe in coincidences? Have you ever made a friend in a surprising way? Take a moment to answer each question. If you want, pause the podcast and think about your answers. Try to speak in full sentences. Okay, great job. Now, let's practice shadowing. I will say a few sentences from the story. You can repeat after me. This helps with pronunciation and fluency. Ready? I think I found your wallet. Should I take this to the police? He usually gets a cappuccino and a blueberry muffin. They discovered they had a lot in common. Both were terrible at remembering where they put things. Let's do one more sentence slowly. And that is how Anna found a lost wallet and made a new friend. Nice work. Before we finish today, here are 3 new words from today's episode. Try to use them in your own sentences after the podcast. First, discover, to find out something new. Second, offer, to ask someone if they would like something. Third, relax, to rest and feel calm. Try using these 3 words in your own story later today. All right, that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the story and learned some new English today. Remember, listening every day is one of the best ways to improve your language skills. If you liked this episode, you can listen to it again, or check out our other stories. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a lesson. Thanks for joining me. My name is Bella, and this was Learn English with Stories. Take care, keep practicing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!